Welcome back to the Purple Heart Gang. Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I've got 3 pick a card readings for you today. I've got pick a card read number 1, pick a card read number 2, pick a card read number 3. Today we're looking at your no contact situation, whoever it's with the person in your mind. How are they feeling? Are they missing you? Do you have a future together? Are you going to be pulled back together? Is being in no contact the best thing for you? That's what we're going to ask the cards today. It's quite broad, but pick a card read number 1. We've got the Ink and Intuition deck. Pick a card read number 2. We've got the Light Seers Tarot deck. And pick a card read number 3. We've got the Mystical Moments Tarot deck. You may have felt a connection to one of the cards that randomly got cut, but I'm going to do a card selection meditation for all you lovely purple hearts, the secret purple heart gang that likes to tap into the card selection meditation. So if you breathe out, breathe all the air out of your lungs. Take a nice normal breath back in again. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself in the most beautiful environment. It's yours, whatever it is that you want to visualize. Your most favourite place in the whole wide world. You feel safe, you feel protected, you recognise the smells, you see the colours, you can feel the warmth of love of your angels guiding you forward. You're just at peace and you're taking life at your own pace. You're open and ready to receive the messages that are coming your way. So open your eyes, the tarot deck that's got a message here for you today. Your energy will be pulled towards. If you would like a private reading, they are available always. You can book into my diary on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. It's the only place that you can book a reading with me, and you have to book with me. I will never approach you. Watch out for scammers, always protect yourself. If you're a regular, please know I've changed my email address on there. I will still get my old email address, but I'm transferring it over because it's more branded. And yeah, thank you for being here. I had COVID. I'm so much better now. All the timestamps are down below so you don't have to listen to my waffling. So let's get on with today's readings. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. The secret purple heart gang. I appreciate you being here. Your energy was drawn towards the Ink and Intuition tarot deck. I'm going to start by pulling some zodiac signs to give you extra connection to the reading within a circle of protection. And we will pull some letters as well. And let's go for the charms. These are just to all give you connection to the reading, to give you the signs from your angels that this reading is for you, or it's to highlight something in the reading as well. So stick with it. And I'm going to have a little shuffle of my twin flame message cards. Let's pull a twin flame message card, which can be ordered as a standalone reading on my channel, on my website. Private readings are available via my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. The card that just tried to turn over said, "I'm hurting." So let's have a look. Is it time to let go? But the card that tried to turn over said, "I'm hurting." So I'm going to take that as a message. I don't always take them. So we have a Leo. We have a Libra. An ANN. Little stroller or a pram. Charm. We've got a mermaid. Green mermaids. I haven't seen these come out before. And your angel guides are here as well. So I'm going to do a connection spread between you both. I've got my window wide open, so if the traffic gets too bad, I will shut it. It's really hot here today. It's lovely. Anyway, welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie, and I'm dedicated to bringing you daily tarot readings, insightful messages, and spiritual guidance to help you navigate life's ups and downs. My mission is to empower and inspire you to live your best life and tap in to your inner wisdom to help you untangle your most complex situations. So join me every day for a daily dose of inspiration, motivation and positivity. I upload shorts, I upload shorter readings, and I like doing pick a card readings. I'm going to start putting out one pick a card reading a week. So yeah, subscribe, all the good things. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and open mind. So, down this side is you. Down this side is the person you're in no contact with. They've got the moon reversed at the moment. And then we have the connecting energy. Yeah, the hermit reversed in the middle of you both. Sometimes the cards just say it, don't they? You're not happy. You're not happy. But sometimes when we go through pain, and the no contact is a painful situation, you then have to ask yourself, if you let this person back in again, if they wanted to come back in again, you have to make yourself extra vulnerable, because you know that they left you with no contact and they left you in lots of pain. So the risk of them doing it again is a lot higher than meeting someone new and taking a chance. And even if they come back in, which I'm not saying they will or not, we will have a look. The crack is there, the pain is there, the upset's there, you being upset and them not reaching out and making you feel better, that damage is done. Love is about care and compassion and kindness, and when you're really, really, really in love, you want the other person to be okay. It's like the other person's happiness is just as important as your own happiness. You want your person to be happy, but is that matched? Do they match that? Do they want you to be happy as well? So I'm going to talk through the spread. That's what initially came out. We've got the Knight of Coins. They've got the Knight of Swords reversed, which is hardly a surprise. We have the Magician. This person's annoying. This person's really annoying. They come in as the Knight of Swords reversed, which is storming in really fast and running back out again. Kind of clumsy, making mistakes. They may have been love bombing you. It may have been really confusing that they beelined you. You were their prize. They wanted your attention. They wanted to be around you, and they pretty much demanded your attention. So for them to go no contact, it can be really bewildering. So bewildering, because you get used to that daily contact with them. You've got the Knight of Coins, which is almost like either when they first come into contact with you or when they've been rushing you, you've kind of had that instinct of, no, we need to slow it down. We need to do it properly. We can't make mistakes. And it feels like recently you've been reading them very well of, it takes a long time to build trust. They can't just walk in and expect you to trust them. And they can't just come back and expect you to trust them. And it's really hard, isn't it? Because in the middle of you both has been the Magician, which is, if only they would slow down, if only they would take your advice, if only they would move at the right pace and build something with you, it could be lovely. The potential's there. But because they want what they want when they want it, and they don't want it when they don't want it, and it's all about them, and it's hard. You've got the 5 of Cups reversed at the moment. It's time to learn from the past on this connection. Stop going around in cycles and circles and all the things. The Five of Cups is all about having regrets, thinking what could have been different, what should have been different. But when it's reversed, it's like, okay, well, learn from it. What do you want different? Ideally, you'd like to be in a relationship where the other person hasn't let you down at all. And sometimes we have to forgive someone for letting us down to let them back in again. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? So you're at this midway point, aren't you? You're at this point of, do I let go? Do I move forward? What do I do? Are they coming back? If they come back, are they going to be the Knight of Coins to slow down and do it right? The moon reversed for them at the moment. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want anyone to know what they're up to. There could be secrets, there could be lies, or there could just be the fear of, my goodness, why has this happened? So what are they hiding? Whether they're hiding anything or not, the fact that that vulnerability is there speaks volumes. And once that's in a relationship and you're second guessing that person and you're wondering whether they're lying or not, it then feeds all these seeds that starts growing. Whether they're lying or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that you think that maybe they could be, and they could be. The moon reversed is all about hiding feelings, hiding big, deep feelings. Maybe they really feel for you. Maybe they really love you and they're just scared of it and they don't want to admit it. Maybe there's other things going on. Maybe they've got a secret life that no one really knows about. Maybe they've got things in life that they really struggle with and they don't like admitting it because it comes across as a weakness, and they don't want to be weak because they come in as the Knight of Swords. They want to be successful. It feels like they pick things up and drop them quite often. They don't have that reliability that you need. The Hermit reversed in the middle of you both is a massive disconnect. It feels like you're looking at them to come in and make you happy. With the Hermit reversed, we have to look at the light within us. And it feels like you don't want to look at the light within you. And the fact that they're not letting you shine a light on them either. You know, when someone's moving around in darkness, we can only assume the worst sometimes, can't we? Moving forward, you've got the Knave of Wands reversed, which is interesting. You've got the Knave of Wands reversed. And you've got the Six of Wands. They've got the Six of Wands. And then we've got the King of Coins reversed in the middle of you both. Now, that's telling me that the Six of Wands is sometimes my hi honey, I'm home card. So are you going to hear from them? Yeah, you will hear from them. They'll keep you waiting. They'll come in when they want to come in. It's all about them. It's all about them coming in and claiming their glory and their fame, and they want to be worshipped and they want you to be so happy to hear from them. It's almost like they want to be celebrated for doing the bare minimum of being courteous and compassionate and kind. With the Knave of Wands reversed, it feels like at that moment when you see their message drop in or you bump into them or whatever it is, and they kind of want you to forget that they've put you in no contact. It feels like you look at them and realise how selfish they've been, how shallow they've been, how they don't think about you, how they don't take care of you. They're not taking care of your feelings. And the King of Coins reversed in the middle of you both is realising how insensitive they are. And if you're nodding along to this is your reading. If it's feeling, oh no, this doesn't feel right, it's not your reading, hopefully there'll be another reading on my channel for you. But you'll know if this is yours. If you want to help the channel, put something in the comments. I'm going to start putting stars in the channels to shine the light in the world. We need some light and some purple hearts if you want, or just leave a lovely comment, or leave a comment saying that, yeah, this is my reading. I like to know the right people have got the right readings, and I like that I can throw these out and trust that the universe will bring them to you when you're ready to hear them, or when you're getting ready to hear them. This person's caused a lot of pain in your life. Do you want to give them the power to do that again? Especially the Knight of Swords reversed. We don't need to be giving the Knight of Swords reversed any power at all, because they don't know what to do with it. They don't. It's almost like you could hand them your heart and they wouldn't know what to do with it. They wouldn't know how to cherish it. They break things. And it may be by accident. It may just be carelessness. It may just be they get distracted. But that "Hi honey, I'm home" card, it's almost like whatever's coming, whatever communication is coming from them, it's going to really annoy you. It's going to make, it almost feels like it's going to make you sit up and take notice. I'm going to do you a Celtic cross, because I want to know what is going on for you. What's around you at the moment? What do you need to be working on for you, so you're not so focused on this person? What do you need to be aware of? Opportunities coming your way. If you make the most of them, what does the outcome look like? I'm going to split the deck into 4. Private readings are available. So, we've got the Death card. You're looking for that transformation. The first card of my Celtic cross is all about you. All about you. You're ready for that transformation. You're ready for that change. You're ready for things to be different. If this person isn't going to change, then you're going to remove them, because you're going to change your life. You're the only person that you can control is yourself. And it kind of feels like, are you really going to let them in again to hurt you again? The Temperance, the question, when they come back in again and they really annoy you, are you going to be forgiving them? No, the Temperance feels like you moving into a space of you being in control of your own emotions, you being in control of your own destiny, you reclaiming your heart, you healing yourself, you cleansing your energy, and you moving forward. You're at the 5 of Cups reversed at the moment, but it's that point of no return sometimes, isn't it? But you just got to sit there for a bit and wait, because there is going to be something that really, really annoys you with this person. The 10 of Cups is what you're hoping for. This is what you want. The 10 of Cups is about love, happiness, building a life with someone, people around you being happy, people being happy to be around you. And this is what you want. Now, you can't have the 10 of Cups with someone who you're scared's going to abandon you again. And if there isn't anyone standing by your side with the 10 of Cups, you have to be the 10 of Cups. You're surrounded by love. You have people in your life that love and adore you. You have people who really look forward to hearing from you. And when they hear from you, they smile when they read your messages, whether it's family or friends or work or whatever. There's people around you that really love you, and you're worthy of love, and you deserve a decent relationship. You deserve someone to show up and take it slow and build something amazing with you, and someone who's worried about how you're feeling. The Chariot. It's time for you to take control. It's time for you to move forward. I think over the next couple of months is going to be a real transition for you. I think you're at the tail end of the transition, stepping into the new chapter, opening up that new door. To open the new door, sadly on this, you have to close a door. But there's still this feeling like you're going to be closing a door in their face. It's not just you silently closing the door and they're going to come and find the door shut. No, you're going to be shutting the door in their face because they're going to say something that really annoys you. They're going to be so flippant or so arrogant or just something. And it's going to bring this awareness in that all this time they've not even been worried, you know. It's like they don't have a fear of losing you, which means they've lost you. We've got the 5 of Swords. There are kids screaming outside. I might need to shut the window. The 5 of Swords, you were already at that point. That's in your past now. I don't do reversals with my Celtic cross because it's all about the card placement. But the 5 of Swords is picking your battles wisely. How long are you going to sit and wait? Sometimes you have to drop your sword and walk away. And I think that whatever's coming between the both of you, You're not even going to fight it. You're just going to shut the door on them. And it's going to hurt them. Because they're going to be like, well, what have I done wrong? Because they're silly. Opportunity to come is your Queen of Swords moment. It sums it up really, doesn't it? This is your opportunity to come. When they come home with that, hi honey, I'm home card, worship me, I'm amazing, cook me dinner, think that I'm great, be so happy to hear from me, just forget that I've been awful to you. Your inner Queen of Swords is going to come out, whether you're male or female. It's that card of, you give someone the benefit of the doubt, you sit and wait, you try your best, you get backed into a corner, and then you come out and cut them off. And they don't see it coming because you've been so kind to them. You've been so forgiving of them, and it becomes such a shock for them. And this is your opportunity. This is your moment of clarity. Your moment of clarity that's coming. And it's coming from a communication from them. Sudden awareness of seeing it for what it is. And it feels like you're rising up, becoming strong again, feeling good again. The King of Swords. So the secret underlying question is, are they your King of Swords? No, they're the Knight of Swords reversed. They would love to be the King of Swords. They probably think that they are that, but no, they're not. They're not smart enough. They're not considerate enough. They don't look outward at all. They look inwards. You've got a King of Swords out there, though, who will be your match. And you will match each other so well. So well. You know, that Libra on the table is an air sign. So, yeah, there is someone out there for you. Timing on this is the Four of Wands. Realising that you want a happy relationship is the timing on this. Realising that this person isn't going to commit to you and marry you. Realising that this person's never going to be there when you have something to celebrate. And it's the timing on this is that moment of wanting better for yourself and freeing yourself up to find your perfect match, the person who will show up and who will not let you down. And if they do, they'll be mortified. The Six of Swords, move into a better future. You're being guided. You take your Queen of Swords energy and you'll be guided towards a better future, and you'll be leaving the baggage behind. You won't even have any baggage travelling with you. It's almost like the moment that you shut the door in their face, whether it's through a message or whether, and it feels like silence. It feels like you're not going to argue with them or anything like that. You're just going to cut off. It's like, no, I don't feel anything anymore. You're going to forget about them. And it's some relationships we carry forward with us, but no, this feels like a clean cut. It's like, no, I've had enough. I'm not even taking his problems with me or her problems with me anymore. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. It'll free you up to true love. And there's someone, the universe is lining someone up for you that does want to give you all of the things, that does want to protect your feelings, that does want to make sure that you're okay. And that's just beautiful, really. So stop wasting your time with the wrong one, because you've got so much to look forward to. So much to look forward to. Sometimes we get stuck on someone thinking, yeah, but maybe they're the one. No, if you're thinking maybe they're the one, they're definitely not the one. When you meet your King of Swords, which is your perfect match, whether they're male or female, you'll be like, they are the one. They're the one. I know they're the one. All of these things make sense. If you're wondering, are they the one? No, they're not. So you've got someone amazing coming. Absolutely amazing. Going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels sacred away. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're part of the secret Purple Hut gang that likes hanging around at the end of a reading, me and Rosie are perfectly fine. Rosie's decided, my little pretty tuxedo cat, she's decided this summer she's living in the shed. I've not seen her for 3 days. She keeps coming in and eat. She comes in and eats and then she goes again. But my daughter's been feeding her the last couple of days, and I've not even seen her. She's not been in the house. She's not come upstairs. She's not found me. I've been in the garden. She's just ignored me. She's just living her best independent life, which means as soon as the weather changes and it gets cold, she's going to be so grumpy this winter. She's going to be sat on this table complaining, giving me that cat intimidation. I have been thinking about getting a little heater for the shed just to keep her happy, but I think that's a bit extreme. I don't think I can afford it either, but yeah, I'm fine. We had COVID. It took me about 3 weeks to get fully over it. I feel really good now. I kept having, yeah, I'm better. No, you're not. Go back to bed. No, you're not. You can't think. No, you're not. You sound terrible. If you have had COVID, oh my goodness, it is terrible. We've got a current wave going on here at the moment. So keep yourself safe and protected, and always do. I want all my purple hearts and all the little stars out there. Do what makes you happy. If there's someone in your life and you're thinking, yeah, but maybe they're the one, maybe I should wait for them. No. If there's a maybe in it, no. If they're the one, you know deep down that they're the one. You have that answer straight away. And you deserve someone better in your life. You have to declutter to let more in. Remember that. So I'm going to see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading, no contact. What is going on? What you need to know? We're going to start by pulling zodiac signs within a circle of protection to give you extra connection to the reading or what you need to know. And some letters as well. And we're going to go with charms to get you the connection to the reading, let you know that this reading is for you. And then we're going to pull a twin flame card. We're doing it all today. The whole shenanigans. Anyway, welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. So, what twin flame message card is here for you today? We'll take them. I don't normally, when cards go flying, I like to put them back in again and control the energy. I think it's good to control the energy. So, but, well, quite a quick reading. If you want to go, you can go. Contact within 3 days. You have to come back and let me know. I look at your photos. That's either creepy or nice. We need space. And I didn't know how I felt until I lost you. So, that's the twin flame messages cards. We have a K and a T. If your name's Katie, this is probably definitely your reading. If your initials are Katie or something like that, maybe their initials. We have a fish. I think that's the sign of Christianity, isn't it, as well? So religion is really important to one of you. We have a squirrel. And we have the chemical symbol, twin flame energy, and Aries, and Scorpio. So if any of them mean anything straight away, let me know in the comments. So you can have contact within 3 days. Bookmark the reading. Come back and tell me if it was right. If you feel this is your reading, come back and let me know. If they did contact you within 3 days, maybe they'll even message you while you're watching this reading. That's happened before. A message drops in if you're watching on your phone. So, no contact, what's going on? I'm going to start with a connection spread between you both. Get you connected, see what's going on in this connection. Why are they in no contact at the moment? What do you need to know? I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling. Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. My name is Angie, by the way. I'm trying to do the YouTube things. I am welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. Down this side is them. I'm dedicated to bringing you daily tarot readings, insightful messages, spiritual guidance to help you navigate life's ups and downs. My mission is to empower and inspire you to live your best life and to tap into your inner wisdom to help you untangle your most complicated relationships. So join me every day for a daily dose. I upload shorts, I upload on TikTok, I upload shorter readings, and I like doing pick a card readings. I'm going to try and start doing pick a card readings once a week on a Tuesday. This is Saturday when this is going out. I currently have a £22 sale on my website to celebrate 22,000 YouTube subscribers. The secret Purple Heart gang, you are all amazing. So just like to get that out of the way. I see you in the comments, and I know that a lot of you have been here for so long, and I see you and I think you're amazing. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? To make this work, moving forward, you're going to have to be really selfish. For the first time in your whole life, moving forward, you're going to have to put yourself first. You're just going to have to. And if you do that, whether this relationship works or not, you'll be in a good place. So, in a recent past, you've had the 7 of Swords. They've had the Sun. And we've got the 6 of Wands in the middle of you both, which is showing me that however long the no contact's been, in the grand scheme of time and years and decades and how long the earth has been here, the no contact has been a very small amount of time. Now for you it probably feels like the biggest amount of time ever, but what I'm feeling is there's something nice here. When they came into contact with you, it's like an instant attraction. It does feel like, I'm going to agree with the twin flame charm that came out. It feels like a twin flame. And sometimes twin flames have to go away to come back. And sometimes one person in a twin flame party has to be the strong one and has to be the one that says, no, I'm not going to let you burn us both out. And I think that's what is moving forward for you. If you move into this place of whatever your twin flame does, you won't let them burn you both out. So that you've always got this foundation for you to be on and for you to invite them to. You're going to have to be really strong. You're going to have to be really strong in this connection. So the 7 of Swords in the recent past, you've been thinking about the future with this person. The 7 of Swords for me is mainly my pension pot for the future. And it's what do you need to do for your future self. So it's been a while now that you've been thinking long term for this. The 6 of Wands in the middle of you both feels like you've both just been so happy. There's so many really good times between you both. The Sun for them, it's almost like the moment you first came into contact with them, you wanted to bottle them up and make sure they didn't ruin it. Because there's something here with them that they're nice. They're really nice. I know why you like them. I know why you're waiting for them to come back. But they're a bit much sometimes, aren't they? but you both make each other really happy. The Seven of Wands, even if I told you today to forget them and leave them alone, you're not gonna. You stand on your ground. You know what you want. You want this person. You don't want anyone else. You want this connection. You're willing to wait. You don't want it to take forever, but you're willing to wait and you're willing to make it work. And you've got this deep sense of, I want them. I'm not going to let them ruin it. They've got the Lovers card reversed at the moment, which is just them being incredibly frustrated. Them being frustrating. They're in this place of trying to deny that it's not as deep as it is, or they're openly saying we love each other so much we need a bit of space. That's the card that came out with the twin flames. They miss you terribly. They miss you so terribly. They miss touching you. They miss being around you. They miss seeing you. They miss reading your messages. They miss all of it. But they won't admit it because it's reversed. They're trying to close off from it. It's like if they don't think about it, they're going to be okay. And if they don't think about it, you'll be okay. The Knight of Wands is in the middle of you both, which is this Aries energy. It's just lovely. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of possibilities here. There's a lot of, if only we can make it work, if only they can get on board, if only they can give in, if only they can tie up whatever it is, all their loose ends at the moment, they need to tie them up so that they can release themselves from whatever they need to release themselves from to move forward with you. You're moving forward to the Page of Pentacles, which is you for the first time in your life putting yourself first, which is you saying, I'm going to improve myself, I'm going to improve my situation, I'm going to make myself strong, I'm going to learn what I need to learn, I'm going to do the things in life that I want to do, because I'm going to be building this amazing thing that they can come and join you. And it's not, sometimes we can feel like, oh, maybe the other person's using us. No, this is a genuine, you start building it, and at some point they'll get their life together. And the Page of Wands reversed in the middle of you both is just almost like a bit of a slowing down. It can be a lack of communication, but it feels like you need to be selfish. You need to understand your worth, make them fight for you. And if they're not going to fight for you, just keep plodding along, keep chipping away, because at some point they'll get it. At some point they'll catch up. They're a little bit slow. They've got the Five of Swords moving forward, which they're going to have to pick their battle. Are they going to let you walk off, or are they going to fight for you? They're going to come out fighting for you. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for this connection moving forward. What do you need to know? Private readings are available. Got £22 readings at the moment to celebrate the 22,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is just amazing. So they keep tying themselves up in knots. I'm going to put it back in the deck. So if it's going to come out, I want it to come out in the place. All you secret purple hearts out there are amazing. If you feel this is your reading, let me know. I like to know the right person's got the right reading. If you want to help out with the algorithm, put a star to shine your light, or a purple heart, or a nice comment or something in the comments. It really does help. It makes a massive difference. It lets the algorithm know there's something good going on over here. I'm going to split the deck into 4. Just remember, if you book a reading with me, you have to book it via my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. I will never approach you. Beware of scammers. My only accounts are the ones that are linked on my website, so my YouTube and TikTok. They're the only ones I've got. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. Well, I've got accounts on there, but they're private. I don't use them. So if you see me anywhere else, drop me in an email so I know, so I can report them. Right, the first card is all about you. All about your connection, the Page of Cups. There's so much potential here for the both of you. There's so much connection here. You both flirt with each other something crazy. You both make each other feel bubbly and giddy and all these lovely things. The Magician. When are they going to wake up and realise what's on the table in front of them and how wonderful this connection can be? By you putting yourself first and you building and learning and growing and doing all that, you're going to be manifesting, because you're going to be putting it in process, and you're going to be manifesting this connection because you're providing something for this connection. Now, if it gets all down the line and this doesn't work out, you've then got something amazing to offer. You know, you've got something there for you. So it's a win-win. Building your life is a win-win. Around you both is the attraction. I don't do reversals in my Celtic cross because it's all about it's all about the card placement. Ace of Rods, the attraction, the ability, the potential that's here. You both can create a lovely future for you both, but it's waiting for this person to get on board. They have to realise. So the Knight of Swords is after the Five of Swords. Yep. They're going to see you on the horizon. They're going to see that you're improving your life. They're going to see that you're growing and you're glowing, and they're going to want to be part of it. They don't want anyone else to be with you. They want to be with you. They also need to have that awareness that you're not just going to sit around and wait, that you're going to carry on doing and living life. And that'll trigger them to come forward. Sometimes I see energies as a bungee. It's like a silver string that glows, like a fine, I suppose, spider's string. Oh, what is it? Silk. You have to move forward, and then they'll ping forward. You've got to pull them forward. You're the driving force in this. The Lover's card, which is here. Yeah. You both just love each other so much. When you've got a connection like this, why throw it away? Just because them at the moment, they're having this blip and they're going through whatever they're going through, don't throw something amazing away. Because deep down, you both make each other feel really good. Although you've been quite guarded, you know. Moving forward is the Justice card, and it's the opportunity for the both of you. When they're at the point that they can balance you out, that's the time that you can both move forward. There's good karma for this connection as well, which is lovely to see. There's truth, integrity, responsibility. You have to be the strong one. You have to be the grown-up in this relationship. You have to keep going and don't let them derail you. Don't let them make you give up. Don't let them make you sit down and wait. That's the worst thing that you can do. You need to keep moving forward. The secret underlying question is the Seven of Cups. Are they going to pick you? They've already picked you. They've already picked you. This no contact's temporary. They've already picked you. And you have to be careful that if this is your reading, you'll be nodding and you'll be agreeing. If it's not your reading, don't claim one that's not yours. Because if it feels a bit off and you're like, oh no, this is the best case scenario, just be a little bit wary. In the next 3 days, if you don't hear from them, it probably wasn't your reading. We've got the Page of Rods, which is there as well. That's the timing. And the timing is you growing. The timing on this is as you move forward in life. They're not going to want to be left behind. Because they're your twin flame. They're going to want to be pulled forward to you. The Seven of Swords, which is down there as well. Your pension pot for the future card. I like it when the same cards come out because it just clarifies the reading. And you're both entwined in this reading. Doing what's best for the future, and you know what's best for the future. You know that you need to keep building and you need to keep growing and you need to be the strong one and you need to just have faith. You know that they check out your social media. So when you start posting happy things, they're going to be, what are they happy about? I want to know. They're going to get curious. The Strength card, leading them with compassion. And that's the classic card here, isn't it? It's leading them kindly with compassion, welcoming welcoming them and like softly pulling them forward, being lovely, being open, but not being a doormat. They have to pull their own weight, but you give them strength. By you being a strong one, it will give them the strength to come and stand next to you. It will give them the strength to be vulnerable, and it will give them the strength to open up with you with what is going on inside their heads, what it is they struggle with. At some point, they're going to have to let you lead them, and they will. But it takes time. It takes time, doesn't it? So that's what I have for you. I hope if this is your read and you claim it. If it feels completely off and you're just like, yeah, I just want this to be my reading, there's a difference between knowing deep down it's your reading and wanting it to be your reading. Trust your intuition. Never let anyone override your intuition. If a tarot reading just feels too upsetting, maybe go with your intuition, because your intuition's upsetting you for a reason. It's like alarm bells, isn't it? But yeah, if this is yours, let me know. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're part of the secret Purple Heart gang, oh my goodness, I'm over COVID. We're COVID free, thank goodness. Took me about 3 weeks to get over it. Rosie, my pretty little tuxedo cat, little Miss Nosy Rosie, she's living in the shed. She's taken her hedge watch seriously. She keeps sitting, there's like this little slab at the bottom of the garden, and when she sits in it, she surveys the whole of the bottom of the garden, and she can see the hedge, so she's keeping the monsters away. We haven't been eaten by monsters yet, so she's definitely doing her job. I've changed her food around, so she now has gourmet food, because she's becoming an old lady. She's 12. And I was beginning to think, well, because she used to have dry food all the time. So well, if she starts getting dental problems, maybe some soft food coming in. So she's having a bit of both. But yeah, she's just living an independent life. Hardly ever see her at the moment. I've not seen her for 3 days. She's in the garden. She's at the bottom of the garden. She just hasn't bothered coming to say hello. My daughter's been feeding her, so what's the point of seeing me? I don't have anything to give her. She's so cheeky, honestly. If you've got a pet, let me know. If you're part of my secret Purple Heart gang, put a purple heart in the comments. I really appreciate you. I'm so chuffed we've got to 22,000. 22 is like a very nice number for me. It's like a lucky number. And I think it was like last year we had like 6,000. So I appreciate everyone that's shown some faith in me. Because there's so many people out there that just spread hate, and it's so nice that there's so many lovely people, and I see you in the comments, and I know how long you've been here. I recognise your names, and I know that when you're going through a tricky bit, you come back. And then when I don't see your name, I just think, okay, you're going through a good bit, and that's okay, and that's good. And that's how it works with my private clients as well. I've been reading for 25 years, private clients for about 10 years now. And when I don't hear from my clients, my regular clients, I think, yeah, there's something good going on, and that's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection because I think you're amazing, and I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town, and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick card tarot card reading. We're looking at no contact situation. We're going to start by pulling some zodiac signs within a circle of protection, get you extra connection to the reading, what you need to know, and some letters as well. And some charms. What does the universe want you to know? Signs that this is your reading. And then let's Let's pull a twin flame message card in your no contact situation. What do you need to know? What does the universe want you to know in your twin flame cards, messages? Muddling my words up. You are my soulmates. That's why we were muddling our words up. Your person's like, oh, now we're dropping everything. Your person's like, no, I'm not your twin flame. I'm your soulmate. But if they're your soulmate, why have they put you in no contact? We need to hold them accountable for their actions. So we'll put that there. What zodiac signs do we have? We have Sagittarius and Capricorn. We have an O, we have an N, we have an F, and we have a B. And then we have dolphins. We have a shoe. Someone's got a foot fetish. And we have a little dancer, a ballerina. So maybe you done dance when you were a kid at school as an extra club to do. So what's going on in your no contact situation? Why is your soulmate doing this to you? Is this a person who is your soulmate? Or is this a person that throws the soulmate word around to get a free pass? Let's have a look. I'm going to split the deck into four elements. 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection. So we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Someone's a Sagittarius, definitely. Down this side is them. Okay. And down the middle is the connecting energy. If they don't hurry up, you're going to get sick of it. You know, it feels like that. They need to hurry up, don't they? Because at the moment, you're still in that phase of they can come back and I'll forgive them and it'll be okay. It could be when they come back and offer something you're not quite sure, but I'm going to do a Celtic cross as well in a minute. Let's talk through the spread first. So someone here is a Sagittarius with the King of Wands. They've got the 8 of Swords reversed at that point. And then we have the Empress reversed. Feels like someone's got an ex. It feels like... It feels like maybe there's an ex around and maybe it was a bit messy with them. Their ex, maybe they've got kids with somebody else, maybe someone else was hoping to have a family with them, and you both found each other and you know that you want to be with them, but it feels like when you first came into contact or whatever it was, whatever's been going on, it feels like they haven't been completely upfront. And because they haven't been completely upfront, it's kind of made things really hard. If there'd have been, my ex is being annoying, my ex still thinks we're together but we're not, we live separate lives, this, that and the other. But because they weren't completely open about it, and it's not that you're mad at them. It's like you understand that it was a difficult thing. You understand that everything, but they've gone and got themselves in a muddle of, I don't deserve to be with anyone else. I've treated you badly. I don't deserve to be with you. You deserve better than me. And it feels like you've just been sat there going, yeah, but I'm here for you. I want to be with you. It's okay. I understand. Whatever the complications were at the start of this connection, you understood. You understood that they were in an awkward situation and you don't want to lose them. At the moment, you've got the King of Cups. They've got the 5 of Pentacles reversed. And in the middle of you both is the Nine of Wands reversed. Something has to really change here for them to be your soulmate. And it's going to take time. The King of Cups is the female card in this deck. In this deck, we have the female and male kings. It's the Mystic Moments Tarot deck. If you ever wonder what deck I'm using, they're listed on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. Yeah, the King of Cups, you've just got this unconditional love. You're so open to them. You just want them to let you in. You want them to let you help. You want to listen. And the Five of Pentacles reversed for them, they're going through a really hard time. They're going through a hard time of accepting that you're there and it's okay and you don't hate them. And whoever this Empress reversed is, whoever the person is that wanted to have a family with them or had a family with them, it feels like your person's financially worse off at the moment. Financial hardship. They don't have the money that they want to have, or they don't have the money that they used to have, or they have the money but it comes in and goes straight out. And the Nine of Wands reversed is they need to let the guard down to let you in. And something really needs to change. If they're not careful, though, you're going to get to the point of kind of giving up. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for the connection because I want to see they're moving forward to the Two of Cups, which is about you. They want to be with you. But you've got the Star reversed at that point, which is almost like you taking a stance of, I've spent all this time being open and I've spent all of this time waiting for you to come towards me. So it may be a long time before they have the Two of Cups, before they get into that point of realising that they could have lost someone amazing. And the King of Swords reversed, which is the female card in the middle of you both, is this toxic ex energy. Your person doesn't want you to be hurt. Your person's trying to protect you in a weird way. But I think you know that. I think you read your person really well. Oh, I forgot to do my YouTube things. I'm so rubbish. Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I'm dedicated to bringing you daily tarot readings, insightful messages, spiritual guidance to help you navigate life's ups and downs. My mission is to empower and inspire you to live your best life and tap into your inner wisdom to help you untangle your most complex connections. So join me every day for a daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and positivity. I upload shorts, I upload onto TikTok, I do shorter tarot readings and I do pick a card readings. I'm going to try and do a pick a card reading once a week on a Tuesday. Today's a Saturday though. If you'd like to book a private reading, I've got a £22 sale on at the moment to celebrate 22,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think you're amazing. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. I don't do it for the subscribers, but to get to a 22,000, I'm like, oh, that's a nice number. That's a lucky number for me, so I'm happy. It wasn't that long ago when we had 6,000, so we're doing something right here. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you both, because that King of Swords reversed in the middle of you both is this energy of someone does not want you both to be together. And the Star reversed is maybe you have to accept that there's going to be people that have negative opinions about you two being together. But you have to move into a place of don't worry about other people's opinions, you know. But it could put you off. It could put you off. So I'm going to split the deck into 4. What you need to know. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for the connection. Is it going to get any better? Are they going to reach out? They're going to reach out. The first card is the Justice card, which is all about the connection. Legal proceedings have to happen. You may already know that, though. A divorce, custody, just a restraining order, whatever it is. It feels like in a court of law, The ex is completely out of order. They should not be doing the things that they're doing, and they are an ex, and they're a nightmare, and they're horrible. But in a court of law, if all of this whole thing was presented to a judge, the judge would tell the ex to get on with their life. They need to build their own life, and they need to let your person be free to have what's next in their life. The question is the Nine of Pentacles. Am I just going to be single? No, I don't think so. I do think you need to... There's a level of acceptance here of... I know that you're fully accepted and understand kind of your person's logic at the beginning of the connection and everything. And I know that you're very, very kind and understanding towards your person when they're going through a really hard time. But there's a level of acceptance here that the ex will never accept you. And maybe their friends and family will never accept you. If you can accept that, let go of that, because that's their problem. That doesn't make you a bad person. That means they've got a chip on their shoulder. Their negative attitude, let them have their negativity. Don't let that negativity brush off on you, because you're wonderful. You've been so understanding in all this. You don't argue, you don't do anything. You're just there for your person. And even when you're in no contact, you kind of understand it. It's hard and it's difficult, but you still love them unconditionally. Their ex never loved them. They never loved them unconditionally. They were not soulmates. And that's probably what they're so jealous about. The Emperor. Your person's not going anywhere. I know it's no contact at the moment, but they're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere either. It's kind of wonky and wobbly and all of that, but overall you're both there for each other. Maybe not so much at the moment, but you will be. I don't do reversals with my Celtic cross. It's all about the placement. The King of Pentacles is showing me the amount of security that is within this connection. Yes, this jealous person and people may be trying to get in the middle of it, but they're not going to succeed. The thing that's in my head is like a crowbar. They're trying to get the crowbar in. They can't. There's not even a gap to get the crowbar in. Yes, you're not in communication at the moment, but that's temporary. It feels like it's temporary. You can let the ex win, or you can be open to love. And they're going to come, if this is your reading, you're like, yeah, I know this already. It's like, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot. I forgot that this is it. If this isn't your reading, you'll know. But hopefully there's a reading somewhere on your channel. I believe my readings find you at the right time. So, the Four of Swords is the no contact. So it's been going on for a while. We have opportunities to come. You're a perfect match. It's your... Stop thinking about them. Start thinking about yourself. The Queen of Pentacles. My goodness, the Queen of Pentacles. She's so good at making decisions for herself. She's the anchor. She's the security. She's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing what I need to do. Just get on with your life. Be open to your person. Push the negativity back onto the ex. Let the ex seem like the most deranged person in the world, because as they are. Keep your head up. Don't let their outbursts bother you at all. Don't let them damage you at all. Don't let them wound you, because you're the person your person's meant to be with. Are you soulmates? Yeah, of course, you know, but there needs to be stability, and there will be. It kind of feels like your person at the moment may have this kind of thing in their head of, I don't have the money for a relationship right now. They need to move into the mindset of they don't need money for a relationship. They just need to show up. They just need to be part of it. And I think they're kind of moving into that. So let's see what cards we can pull that might ruin this. You know what tarot's like. You do a really good read, and then the last two cards like, yeah, but... the tarot does what the tarot does. So we have got the Six of Swords. Is it time for you to let go? No. This placement is all about the secret underlying question. No, it's not time for you to let go of this connection, but it is time for you to step into your Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. It's about stepping into your confidence, stepping into your anchor, making good choices. Don't be scared off by anyone. Standing your ground for what you want, being open to it when your person's ready for it. Base your feelings on your feelings of your person, not everyone that's surrounding it. I know it's hard, I know it's tough, and I know it's upsetting, but you've got a good heart and you love this person so much. The timing on this is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, your person's waiting for a financial situation to be sorted out, or feeling like they've got money to do things with. It's not that long. It won't take that long. The Ace of Cups, possible entertainment, lovely. The beginning of something amazing for the both of you. And then the Ace of Pentacles, the beginning of a brand new journey for the both of you. Got two aces as the outcome. Something really amazing here for the both of you, but you already know that. It feels like you came in, recognised each other. Now it's a kind of doing all the complicated bit to get to the point where you can truly start this connection. Yeah, there's no contact at the moment, but I think you know deep down that they'll be back. I think you know deep down that they're trying in their weird way to protect you. They're moving on to the Two of Cups, which is that acceptance of love. They've never had love before. Their ex never loved them. Their ex was nothing but wanted what they wanted. And your person tried to make them happy. Your person did try to make that relationship work. And I think that by what they've told you, you understand that they tried to make that relationship work, no matter how awful their ex was to them. They're trying to do what's best now. They're just not going the right way around it. If certain legal people need to be involved, then that's a suggestion with the Justice card there. Don't be scared of losing the courts, because the courts look at all of the information without emotion, and they rule on what's fair and what's not, and they don't have a thing in the game, do they? They don't have a card in the game. A judge just wants what's right, and don't be scared of that. So, yeah, if this is your reading, let me know. If you want to help with the algorithm, put something lovely in the comments. I'm looking for stars to shine your light in the darkness, help guide other people forward. Purple hearts for the secret purple heart gang. If you don't have emojis, just leave something lovely. I really do appreciate you being here. Remember, the only way to book a reading with me is through my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. I will never approach you. All my socials are on my website, my TikTok, my YouTube. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram or anything like that. And if you want to book a reading, you have to book it. Beware of scammers. Protect yourself from scammers. And if you do see a thing pretending to be me anywhere, send me an email. Let me know. Because it's not fair, is it? So, yeah, I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so you don't just take you away. And thank you so much for being here with me today. If you've made it to the end of the reading, you're part of my secret Purple Heart gang. Yeah. So I recovered from COVID, had COVID for 2 weeks, and then it took me another week to recover. I still sound bunged up, but I'm not. Rosie, my little pretty tuxedo cat, she's just living outside. She's going to be so grumpy this winter. I might get her a heat mat or something for the shed, because she's been living in the shed. She just can't be bothered with us at the moment. I think she's got frogs and mice in the garden. When she was little, she used to try and eat the frogs, but now she just watches them. She's fascinated. They come from somebody else's pond. I don't have a pond. They kind of drop into our garden, frogging season. So she just watches them. I think they go back to the pond eventually. I don't know. And I'm sure there's mice and there's all kinds of things. The seagulls around here are bigger than her by 3 times, but it doesn't stop her from thinking that maybe she might get one. I think they're more likely to carry her off. But you can't tell her that. She's 12. She's a stubborn old lady now. So if you've got a pet, let me know. If you're one of my secret Purple Heart gang, I really appreciate being here. It's so nice. It was so nice to be able to step back, to get better. I saw the comments of, no, you need to rest. You need to rest. No, you have not got over COVID as quickly. You need to rest. I'm like, okay, I'm being told. I'll take that. So rested. I just upload shorts. I love the shorts. I love being able to do a very quick reading because it means when my time is short with private clients, I can still get things out to you, and I appreciate that so much. And I will see you soon.